What's good, YouTube? How you guys doing? Sam Fasu Manu back again with a video for you guys. This time I have a thrift store pickups video from stuff I found Sunday and just a few hours ago from my local thrift store. Also, I have a PS4 pickup to show you. But first, I want to apologize before I start showing you the stuff that I found. I want to apologize to Hype, Space Patrol, and Reborn Dallas, I believe that's how you say her YouTuber name. But I apologize, you guys. I have your guys' packages. A lot of stuff has just been happening all at once for me. I've got a lot of family stuff going on back home in Samoa, where I'm from. I got some stuff going on here. Just a little too much on my plate at the moment. I'm basically, what do you call, scatterbrain. But I apologize. I know you guys have been waiting forever. If I could just ask you guys just to wait just a little bit more. I know it's too much to ask. I'll have you guys' packages sent out to you guys. I just need to take care of a few things, some family things back home where I'm from in Samoa, and then some few things here I need to get taken care of. So yeah, a lot of stuff. So I decided to try to take a break and go thrift store shopping. I noticed that getting into my hobbies helps me to keep my mind off of a lot of the stuff that's going on. One of my hobbies is diving, and as you already know, diving and thrift store shopping, along with a lot of other hobbies that I have. So that kind of helps, yeah, so I got some stuff to show you guys again. To the people I mentioned, I will have your packages out to you guys. So yeah, let's get started with this video before it takes forever. But starting off with Sunday, we went to Savers. The Savers south of us. They had a few games still there, a bunch of Sega Genesis loose carts, a few boxed ones. Nothing that really interested me. They had a lot of PS2 titles, which is the first time I've ever seen that many in the Savers all at one time before. But they were all, what do you call, sports titles, boring sports titles. Then they had, above that, they had a bunch of Xbox and a mix of Xbox 360 titles. Now the Xbox titles were a lot better than the PS2 titles. So I grabbed a few, but I ended up putting them back, mainly because I have a bunch downstairs that I need to sell off, and I decided to sell the ones that I have first before before grabbing some more. And I think we plan on having me and my wife plan on having a yard sale soon enough. So I plan on selling a bunch of those things, the games and stuff. I have a ton of stuff from diving at Michael's and GameStop that we have, So looking forward to making a lot of money off of some free stuff, But yeah, so I bought a few things. I put back the games, but I ended up purchasing a few other things at the Savers on Sunday. So these are my Sunday Savers purchases. First off, this is not really interesting. It was in the bag along with what I wanted to buy, and that's this right here, this Hangman little handheld Milton Bradley game. I have a few of these already. This is not what I wanted, but they had this in a bag with another handheld, which is what I wanted, which caught my attention. It was one of those things where they have two things in one bag. It was $4.99, but I guess I can add this to the other three that I have downstairs. So I got this Hangman. Put this there. And now this is what I wanted. This is what caught my attention. This Pac-Man Namco handheld. Yeah, really cool. I like it. It works. See? But this is what caught my attention. But it was like this, wrapped up, one of those Savers. I don't know what the hell one of those bagged up stuff they do at Savers. But it was $4.99 for these two. This I didn't really want, but I had no choice, you know. This is what I wanted. So glad to get this. I think this is pretty cool. I'll add this to some of my handhelds I have downstairs. It's got that. I saw this guy. You can see, if I stand him up you can't even see, but I think his name is Venom. I thought he was cool looking, you know, something to add to my display of like the action figures and whatnot that I have downstairs, just for display for my the dungeon. And this was $4.99. This dude right here. Try and move it up so you guys can see it more. So pretty big, although I think it was like a little too overpriced, but I like it. It's going downstairs. And then the last thing I purchased from Savers on Sunday was this right here. It's this long box Dawn of the Dead unrated director's cut DVD set. There's 2 DVDs in there. It's still sealed. It says unrated extended version, too scary for theaters. This was $4.99 as well. So basically all 3 items that I bought all were $4.99 each. At one point in time, this was $18.29 from wherever it was sold at, but I couldn't pass this up. I've seen this movie before, but I don't have this version of it. You know, this is kind of cool. Anything zombie related, I'm going to gravitate towards and more than likely purchase it. So glad to get this. Add it to my collection of zombie related stuff. So that was Sunday. Thrift store pickups. Now Monday night, I went and bought me a game for my PS4, and this is the game I bought, Thief, and it just came out just a few days ago. And the only reason why I know it came out, or why I knew it came out, was because I went Monday night to do some GameStop diving, and lo and behold, there are a bunch of people there, you know, for a freaking midnight release. So I looked up on my phone real quick, and this game showed up, as well as the Castlevania. So glad to get this. I wanted to buy it from Best Buy, but they didn't have any copies left, just because I have the rewards, points, and stuff like that. So I went to Walmart instead, and of course they had like a bunch of copies left. So I bought Thief for the PS4. The regular, you know, game, brand new gaming price, $59.99, $60 basically. It's in the PS4 at this moment. See, it's not in here right now. Funny thing is, I still haven't finished playing Knack yet, but then, you know, I saw this, and this is one of the games that I was waiting for to come out for the PS4. I got 4 games that I'm looking forward to for the PS4, to get for my PS4. I had 5, this was one of them, so I got this, glad to have it. But the 4 that I'm looking forward to is Metal Gear Solid 5, number 1. Number 2 is the Watch Dogs. 3 is Tom Clancy's Division. That game just looks badass. I've seen some gameplay of that on YouTube. That looks really badass. And then the 5th one is Dying Light. No, that's not yours. Looking forward to that. Son, here. Get down. So yeah, I played a few minutes of this last night, but it was late, and like I said, I got so much stuff going on. I was just tired, worn out, so I went to sleep. I'll give it another go later on tonight. But glad to get this to add to my PS4 gaming collection. So Thief from Walmart last night, and then just a few hours ago, I scored some pretty cool games to add to my PS1 collections. Pretty cool because I scored them all. You know, they're all together, and I got there right on time. So I need to go over there. Here, take this. And I got there right at the right moment. You know, went there the right day. And it's funny because when I found these games, someone was there that started asking me questions about the games like immediately after I put them in my cart. So basically, if I had been just a few seconds late, he would have snatched them up. But I'll show you what those games are last. I got a few smaller items I want to show you what I picked up. Now, if you remember, I picked up that big-ass Transformers dude a while back. I found it at Savers, I believe. Yeah, Savers. And shout out to who is it? Countertop Counting Guy. Crap, I just looked up your name too. You know who you are. You're the one that answered in the comments. You told me who the Transformer guy was, and it's Metroplex Cybertron, the one that I found. And ever since I found that Transformer, I got the bug. A little bit of it. I got bit, you know, with interested in trying to find as many more Transformers as I can find. Unfortunately, I come across them every now and then, even before I found Metroplex. But I come across pieces of Transformer toys, you know, sadly, like missing legs, missing arms. But today I managed to find a few that were still intact. First one I found is this dude right here. I don't know what the hell he transforms into. But yeah, as you can see, this is what he looks like. I got him for 50 cents. And this is a Decepticon. Where's the he has his Decepticon badge on here somewhere. Yeah, but thought it was cool looking. I mean, I'm not even sure if it's all there. It looks like it, but it looks like there's more that that'll kind of go with it, you know. But always glad to find something like this. I don't know what the hell it transforms into. It has some machinery looking type things, you know, like right here. Yeah. So yeah, I got the bug. I'm trying to find and rescue as many as I can of these Transformers. Oh, there it is. Decepticon. But sadly, like I said, I come across them every now and then. But they're like either missing legs, missing the head and an arm, or missing both arms, you know. So I was lucky to find this dude that I assume is all there, but it looks like there's something else that he either attaches to or something else attaches to him. Again, if anyone knows who this is, let me know. All I know is that it is a Decepticon, and it looks pretty cool. So I got that for 50 cents. Now this other Transformer I found, this is interesting because it was found in this bag with these instructions and these pieces. But let me go ahead and show you the Transformer that I found. This is the little dude that I found. He transforms into like a little freaking dinosaur guy. Let me get his head out. Oh, right there. See little arms and stuff. But anyways, you know, this dude right here looks to be all there. Again, same thing. If anyone knows who this is, let me know. Leave a comment below. But he was found in this little baggie. Let me stand him up real quick. He was found in this little baggie right here with the instructions and some pieces. Now, when I opened up the bag, I looked at the bag, and the funny thing is, it's actually, oh, it's ripped now, but it's actually instructions for what looks like Optimus Prime. You can see right there, right? Or what's left of the instructions. So it's funny that it's a different robot from what I found. Also, the pieces that are in here are see, this is like an arm, and I'm assuming this was for Optimus Prime, what's left of him, the one that's on the instruction booklet. Got this wing for a Decepticon, and then got another piece that I'm assuming was like goes with this, with the missing everything else of this, maybe the Optimus Prime that's on the instructions, whatnot. So I thought that was interesting. He was in the baggie with this, but like I said, it's always nice to find these guys at least all there, you know. So yeah, I got the bug a little bit. You know, I'm excited every time we get a chance to go to the thrift store to look at the toy section, dig through and find some Transformers. Lately, I've been finding a lot, like I said, but not all of them have been complete. Alright, now on to my awesome finds. Got some PS1 goodness. Some games to add to my collection. I can't believe I found all these in one spot. Like I said, I got there right on time. Found a couple PS1 games that I'm really happy I came across of. Now, first up is Final Fantasy Tactics for the PlayStation 1. I paid $2. Almost looks like $2.03. The case is damaged, cracked here, and this part comes off, but it's complete. Manual and game. Game is in great shape, as you can see right there. So I got this, and that's not the end of it. I got some Final Fantasy goodness. So I got that for $2. Then I came across this right here, Final Fantasy Chronicles. What is it? Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger, the greatest hits. I was like, what the heck? Seriously? This was the one that was in front of all the other ones that I found. So I got this, Final Fantasy Chronicles, Final Fantasy 4, I believe, Chrono Trigger. And as you can see here, 2 discs. And all 2 discs are in here along with the manual and paperwork. The games are in great shape. You see right there. The other disc is back here, I believe. See right there. Yeah. But it gets even better, guys. I also found in the same stack Final Fantasy 7 for $2. Oh, this was $2 as well. Basically, all the ones I'm going to show you are $2 a piece. So, Final Fantasy 7 for $2, greatest hits. As you can see, it says 3 discs on the bottom. And there are 3 discs in here. Disc 1 right here. Great shape. Close that. Open this part up. Disc 2 and 3, both in great shape. So Final Fantasy, what is it, 7? And then it gets even better. Now for $2 as well, I found Final Fantasy 8 Black Label. You can see right at the bottom it says 4 discs. And you know, there's a crack there, but I can easily replace this. But sure enough, you got disc number 1. Okay, you got the paperwork. Behind the paperwork is disc number 2. Close it up. Behind this right here is disc number 3 and 4. Games are in great shape. I just wiped them down. They're a little dusty. So that's Final Fantasy 8. And there's more. I also found Final Fantasy 9 Black Label for the PlayStation 1. Also for $2. And also 4 discs, as it says on the bottom here. And of course, it is complete. Disc 1. Paperwork right here. Behind the paperwork there is disc 2. Close it up. Open it up again. Disc 3 and 4. And yeah, like I said earlier, I got there right on time because there's this one dude that right when I got there and I found all these, I put them in my cart and I was looking, you know, to see if I could score something else. And he comes by, he sees in my cart the Final Fantasy 8. He starts talking to me. Oh, Final Fantasy 8, that's awesome. And he starts telling me about how he has all these other Final Fantasy discs at home and what he found before. Just great, you know, that's cool, you know. And then I don't find anything else interesting to me, so I leave and I go to the toy section to try to look for some, try to rescue some Transformers. And I have my cart with me. And I notice, you know, I move away a little bit from my cart, not too far away, and I notice out of the corner of my eye, the same guy, he's like, you can tell he's like eyeing up my cart, trying to come around the shelf where I'm at, and I'm like, hell no, you aren't trying to steal my games, freaking idiot. And he was like eyeing it up big time, like you could tell he wanted it, you know. So I get back to my cart, you know, I find my Transformers, I leave, and then I think he notices, you know, that I'm just like, or I assume he noticed that I noticed that he noticed me. That's a lot of noticing. But yeah, kind of weird, you know. He kept talking to me while we were at the section where I found all these, and then funny how he makes his way over to the toy section where I'm at, and he's eyeing up my shopping cart, walking around the corner, you know, as I'm a little away from the cart, trying to get to it. But yeah, I got there just right on time, right before he did. And like I said, if I had gotten there a couple seconds late, I would never have gotten these. These would all have been gone. So $2 each a piece, really good deal. And I seen these two, the 8 and a 9, on my local classifieds. Someone was trying to sell them for like $30, $40 a piece. I ended up finding these two for like $2 a piece. Alright guys, so that's my finds for you. Thrift store finds and PS4 pickups. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's see, what else did I forget? Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know who these Transformers that I got, who they are, if you know who they are. But thank you very much to everybody. Blah 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 blah. Subscribers, non-subscribers, you know, people who view, watch, and like the channel. Thank you very much. And again, to Hype, Space Patrol, and Reborn Dallas, I believe that's your YouTuber name. I will have your packages out soon enough, hopefully soon enough. But thank you again, guys. I can't even speak. Like I said again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned for more videos, and until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.